Hello, everybody. Michael Falato again from GTM Full Throttle. We have Full Throttle Leaders podcast today. We have Sahil from Spiralyze, the CEO and founder. And tell us a little bit about Spiralyze and what you started about, 4 years ago?
Yeah, I'm not actually the founder.
Okay.
So the business, I'm the CEO.
Okay.
The business has been around for about 14 years. I have a cool story because I was actually an early customer.
Okay.
So I was CEO founder of a health tech SaaS business, and early on, I became a Spiralize customer,
And what
and
made, yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
that opened my eyes. I saw
Yeah.
the product; it had a real impact on my business, and I kept using it. And then after I sold that business, I was thinking about my next thing. I'd stayed in touch with the founder here, and he was looking
Mm.
for a partner to help take the business to the next level. And I joined as CEO 4 years ago.
And explain, if you can, like in a 2 minute overview, like what you exactly do that's a little bit different than most companies that try to develop A/B testing and landing pages and optimize websites and so forth for different audience.
Well, look, digital marketers have it really hard. They have to do two incredibly difficult things. They have to get traffic to their website. By the way, that's gotten even harder in the last year because AI no click answers mean fewer people are showing up from an organic search and clicking on a link come to your website. That job, which was already hard, has gotten harder. Then once that person gets your website, you've got to convert them. And by convert, I mean they're going to raise their hand and either say, "I'm ready to buy something from you." It might be a pair of shoes um, if you're Nike, you want to sell them some shoes. If you're making B2B software, they may not be actually buying it. They might be saying, "Hey, I want to see a demonstration of the software. I want to take a 7-day free trial, use it, and then decide whether I want to buy it." That's what most people mean. That's what conversion means. So get the traffic there, then get it to convert. We help companies with that second part, get it to convert.
Mhm.
And we do it by crawling the internet, shamelessly stealing everybody else's A/B tests. And then our customers get to run the best ones, and they only pay us if it works.
Wow. There's no, it's basically done in transactional approach or no? Only pay you
Yeah,
for.
yeah, in a sense, it's a transaction. We run all these tests,
Mhm.
and then we measure, are they getting more conversions as a result of those tests? And if
Mhm.
they get a little bit of lift, they pay very little. And if
Mhm.
we get them a lot of lift, then they pay more.
Mhm. Is there a particular client base that you like better? Is it B2C companies, B2B companies, or it doesn't matter?
So our sweet spot is B2B companies, typically B2B software companies, and they're usually the mid-market to lower enterprise. So these are companies that have about 200 people, about 50 million in revenue, all the way to about $1 billion in revenue. Um, South of that, they have other problems they're trying to solve, so we're not a good fit. And north of that, they've
Mhm.
got they usually are sophisticated enough that they've already developed their own solutions. They don't need someone like us, and that's okay. There's a big market in the middle.
And how do you guys find your customers mostly? Is it email automation, LinkedIn automation, events? Like what's your like best producing go-to-market strategies for yourself?
So we do all those things. We do LinkedIn, we run ads, we do events, we do some outbound. What we found is that each of these things reinforces them. So regularly, what I will hear is someone will say, I've been seeing your ads for like half a year and I've been ignoring them. And then one of your outbound emails got to my inbox, and it just so happened I was in a meeting and my boss asked me, "Why is our website conversion rate so low?" And I just thought, how the hell did you guys know?
Mhm.
But I think it worked because they had been warmed up by seeing our ads. By the way, I've also heard the opposite. The flip side of that same coin is, your team has been outbounding me for like half a year. I never respond to cold emails. And then we were in a meeting. My boss was like, asked me, why the hell are our conversion rates so low? I went back to my desk and then I saw one of your ads and I remembered I'd been seeing your email and it was the right time. I don't know how you did it, somehow you knew what we were talking about. And then we have a nice laugh because, of course, there's no way any of us knew what they were talking about in a meeting. We got lucky and the timing was good.
And who would you say that persona is at those companies that you're dealing
Oh
with?
yeah, there's three or four. They all work in marketing. It's demand gen, it's digital marketing, it's someone that owns the website. Ultimately, all these people report or are under um, the umbrella of the chief marketing officer.
Hmm.
Now, sometimes the CMO reports straight to the board. Sometimes the CMO lately has been reporting, or VP of marketing reports into a chief revenue officer. That's starting to happen more and more often.
And what's the lesson that you've learned in the last 12 months of like, I did this and it worked really well and I want to repeat and rinse that? Or that's something that you did and you're like, well, I lost and I learned, but I lost fast, so I learned quickly.
You're talking about specifically things that we've done in our customer acquisition
Yeah.
process.
Because yeah, or it could be just overall business strategy. But yeah, if you focus in on customer acquisition, that's what
Sure.
my audience is.
Um, it's really hard to measure what any one channel does on its own. Now, if you're very, very large and sophisticated, you can run uh, tests for incrementality. For example, you can do a holdout group and you can test in one geography and treat that differently than all the other geographies and see if that makes a difference. Um, we're not quite large enough to do that, but what I again, what I'll come back to is you should, um, if you target the same person on different channels, you're way more likely to reach to them. Now, there's a sweet spot there. You don't want to do it so much that they get annoyed with you.
Yeah.
Uh,
20
but
emails
if
in a sequence is not a good way of getting over.
no, it's not. No, it's not.
Bringing this back up to the top of your inbox. Oh my God. Stop.
Right, right. Um, but pleasant persistence does work. And reaching people in multiple places, for example, outbound in LinkedIn or LinkedIn and
Mhm.
Reddit and Instagram. These are all, big, well-known channels that everyone in your audience has probably tried it at some point. You don't have to do all of them, but I would definitely recommend doing multiple channels at a time.
How can we help you with your business? I mean, who are you trying to hit that maybe we could hit for you? As far as is it a lot of the software companies that are 1 to 5 million, 5 million to 25 million? Like, what's the sweet spot of those B2B companies?
Yeah, the sweet spot for us are B2B tech companies between 50 million and a billion in revenue.
Okay, that's a good range.
It is a good range.
Yeah.
And and specifically the people we like to talk to are marketers, either they're demand generation, digital marketing,
Hmm.
um, paid campaigns. These are all people, if I had to even simplify it, these are people who care about the website and they wake up every day thinking about how can I get more hand raisers from my website. Website here, umbrella term for any kind of landing page, web asset.
Is there a particular install base? Like, do they need to be WordPress or some other brand or some other solution to kind of work better?
They don't, as long as it's a commercial off-the-shelf website,
Hmm.
Webflow, WordPress, HubSpot, we love them all. They're all really good. Each of them has their own quirks. Um, but these are big, well-known brands. They're stable. We can work with all of them.
And how about your sales team? Like, is it mostly inbound, outbounds, field sales? How do you kind of build your
But
sales team or go to
yeah, so
market?
it's mostly inbound. But we certainly do have a sales team that does, we have outbound. We've got a marketing team that runs ad campaigns. I think like so many things, the tactics here in the B2B world are I think there's no secrets or very few secrets.
Uh-huh.
Most of it is the execution's really difficult, and it's very specific to the company and the audience they're trying to reach.
So to close this out, what's the best way to get a hold of you or your team?
Yeah,
And
thanks for asking.
yeah,
So if you want to hear more specific about us, go to spiralyze.com. And if you want to hear from me, the best place is LinkedIn. I post 4 mornings a week at 7:30 a.m. Eastern, always in 1 minute little quick bites. I have a game show that I run called CRO Crimes. It's a lot of fun. The guests come on, they try and beat me in finding CRO felonies, and the winner gets $100 for the charity.
awesome. Well, thanks for your time.
Absolutely, Michael. Thanks for having me.
Thanks.